Great Grand Rising, everyone. You can tell I've been up all night. I've been doing a lot of studying, and it's about 5 o'clock in the morning now. Sun is out. It's coming out anyway, and very beautiful day. Very, very beautiful day. And I just can't be more thankful being alive in this time with all the information that's coming out. Oh, my eyes are really puffy. I'm just thinking about all the things that everybody's been studying, and all the different classes and all the different universities that are out there that are really sprouting up in the indigenous culture. Just really thankful about this time of enlightenment or enlightenment. I can even say in time of lightning. There's a lot of things that are going on. I just hope everybody out there is doing well. Take your time to make sure that you take care of yourselves during this time of COVID. Another giant reset is happening. Another giant reset is happening. I found some really, I've been on a theory, since I was in the 80s. And that theory was that there was a really serious grand war that happened all around the world at one time, and that there was an introduction of kind of a new race or being of people on the planet shortly after this great war that destroyed just about every single city, bastion of homes, whatever, around the world, especially the major cities. And the information that I'm finding out is that it is very disturbing to find out that I don't even know if you can tell them a sellout, but the Ruti and possibly the Nazi were the ones that were corrupted and was promised the world as they were influenced to create another being. And then as they perpetuated this war, at some point in time in the late 1600s, early 1700s, it all went sideways on them. They tried to regroup themselves, but it was too late. They were not able to overcome the new race of people that were being thrust upon them. And the people that helped them, or, I don't even know if I can say people. It's so disturbing that Africa is not what you think. Europe is not what you think. And I'm pretty convinced right now that heaven, the promised land, is what you call the Americas, Atlantis, Lemuria, or what's left of it. And the people on that land, which were the copper-colored people, all the original people, and probably all the original people of this earth, and probably all the ones that were meant to be here. But with the introduction of this new race, a very violent race, they captured, and then in this 7-year war, which I'm going to be explaining in another video, there was a worldwide war that happened, I believe, in the 15 bugs. Worldwide war that happened in the 16, 17, 1800s. And then after that worldwide war, just about everything on the planet was destroyed, and a great mass extinction happened here in North America, and the Hutu and Nazi people were completely out of control, When I say out of control, I mean they had no more control. They were now pretty much a bastion underneath the auspices of the ones that were created. And then that's when the bleaching of history began. So the up and coming videos I'm going to be putting out, hopefully they won't be taken off. But I had to change almost the whole nature of the book that I'm writing. That's why it's taking so long for it to come out. Because you need to have the truth. You need to have the truth. I know there's a lot of politics and stuff like that I get into, but the most important thing right now I have to really tell you is your soul. There's nothing more important than your soul, your children's soul, and knowing who you are as a being of people. There was a lot that was taken away from you because of your trusting nature, because of who and what you are. And the war was a great war, fought by great people on our side. But we were not able to overcome the savage viciousness of the destructive nature of what was created, what I now believe by the Ruti and Nazi people on this earth, who themselves may have been created people. I don't know. Not sure yet. I'll get into that. But the whites were developed somewhere in, I believe, in the part of Africa. I'll get into the names of these places as well. And I believe that the children's trains that were repopulating all of the areas of Europe and all of the areas of the Americas, these kids were being created there and they were being brought over into the New World. And who built up this New World were the new children. I'm talking about ages anywhere from 4 all the way up to 6, 10. And they were the people who actually really created, who further broke down everything, but began to start really repopulating a lot of stuff. It's all there in history. I was trying to figure out where all these children's trains were coming from and why, where all these, you know, like in the Chicago World's Fair in the 1800s, they had incubators in a World's Fair with children stacked up inside of them. And people would come by and take a look at these children that were stacked up inside of them. Why would they do that? So there's a lot of things that need to be flushed out of who we are as beings of people. One thing that I do know is that you have a light being within inside of you that contains a soul, an everlasting being, and that you should love yourself more than anything else on this planet, in this world. Love your children. Love who you are. History is a heck of a thing. It's a heck of a thing. And studying it is really even a heck of a thing. You can tell by the circles of my eyes, or you just don't get any rest. But my mother told me, you take a break from it. You've been through a lot over the last couple of years. Just sit back and just try to enjoy life a little bit. And after these next few videos, I think I just might do that again. And hopefully I can get back home, as I can cross the border and get back up into the mountains a bit and drink some living water. Living water, by the way, is, as everybody knows, a lot of people do know, is actually running water. Water that never stops to run. This is the kind of water we should be drinking in our body. Get out there and get sun. Get a lot of sun, and make sure you get your melanin inside your body working. Try not to drink too much or eat too much GMO foods. Get all of the artificial stuff out of your system. And just love your children, love your grandchildren, love your elders, love your parents. More importantly, love yourself. This is a new thunder. Great Grand Rising to us all.